What up? It's your boy Bones, and this is gonna be a real quick collection video for John Carpenter and Sam Raimi. Let's do it. First up, we have Dark Star Hyperdrive Edition. Of course, this is John Carpenter's first film with Dan O'Bannon helping him. I have yet to watch this. I've heard of it and I've seen scenes of it, but I've never seen it. I need to watch it. Then we have the original Assault on Precinct 13. Of course, this got John Carpenter the job for Halloween. Halloween has its own shelf, so that won't be in here, but I have seen that. That's awesome. I have two of the remakes of Assault on Precinct 13 because one's full screen and one's widescreen. Lawrence Fishburne, Ethan Hawke. This random version of The Fog, the original. Andrea Barbeau, Jamie Lee Curtis. This is another version, the special edition. Pretty cool. The Scream Factory Collector's Edition. It's a pretty cool movie. I remember watching it as a kid, like on a bootleg station from Mexico, and then it had subtitles, but they would always show that and The Town That Dreaded Sundown, and a couple of other like horror classics. We have the remake, which of course everybody hates. The only reason I have it is just because I'm sick like that for the collection. Original release of Escape from New York. It's an awesome John Carpenter movie. And then this crazy special edition pack. It's pretty cool. Opens up. Of course, this was my best, this was my coveted Escape from New York until they came out with the Scream Factory Escape from New York. There's the original poster. Of course, Kurt Russell, Adria Barbeau again. This is an awesome movie. Pretty cool. And then Escape from LA, the DVD. Not as good as the first one. Pretty crappy, but oh well. The Blu-ray. Escape from LA. Now I have these here. Lockout with Guy Pearce. And the reason I have this here is because they said that this is actually, if you put Snake Plissken as him, then this is actually like Escape from New York 3. And actually it's a pretty cool movie. Guy Pearce plays a pretty awesome wise ass. But there is like a little bit of problems with it, but it is pretty good. I have watched it. The original, The Thing, Hawks, a Howard Hawks production. The Snapback. I don't know. I remember I found this at a pawn shop. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick it up. And you have the original release. Oh no, this is the collector's edition release. DVD. There's the one with the slip. that opens up, and I found it like 3 times, but it always is missing the clear slip, so I never end up picking it up. But I do have the original Blu-ray release. I don't have the, I think Scream Factory released one, but I don't have it yet. But that Blu-ray is pretty nice. Then the DVD of the remake, I think it's still sealed. And then you got the Blu-ray of the remake. Yeah, it was okay. I like watching Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She's pretty nice, but it was okay. Starman, Jeff Bridges, Karen Allen, the original release. And then I have the original Blu-ray. I know that now they have the Scream Factory one, but this one's good enough for me. There is a cameo by Ted White, who's plays Jason in Friday the 13th final chapter. The original Big Trouble in Little China release DVD, and this crazy double disc edition, which this was my coveted release. This is just like the slip. It's the same DVD, it's just a slip. Until I got the Blu-ray. Awesome. It actually looks pretty good in Blu-ray. And then, of course, these were the VHS retro slips that were at Walmart. Pretty cool. We have Prince of Darkness. Another Carpenter movie. I have 2. Alice Cooper there. Pretty freaky movie. Don't watch it alone in the night, I can tell you that much. And I do have the collector's edition Scream Factory release. I don't have I don't own a DVD of They Live, surprisingly, but I do own the Scream Factory collector's edition. Roddy Piper, Keith David, and Meg Foster. Awesome movie. One of John Carpenter's best. In the Mouth of Madness. I don't think this has a Blu-ray release yet. It might have a Scream Factory one actually, but this is the old snapback. You don't really see this one around that much. Sam Neill playing a writer that's like doesn't know if he's losing his mind or what's going on. The Village of the Damned, the original. Christopher Reeve in there. Also, one of my favorite actors, Michael Pere's in there. Vampires, James Woods, John Carpenter movie. I do own the book, and I have read the book of Vampires. It's pretty good compared to the movie. And of course, Ghost of Mars. Jason Statham in an early role. Ice Cube and Natasha Henriksen. Natasha Henstridge. This is just like another version. Now we're gonna do the Sam Raimi. First up is this clear case, jewel case release of Evil Dead. Pretty cool. Still sealed. The Evil Dead Anchor Bay release. Got a cool little booklet in there. This like newer release with a slip. This this different cover release with some special features. The steelbook, pretty cool. The remake of Evil Dead Blu-ray. Anchor Bay Evil Dead 2. This one's more like has a little more comedy than the first. The first was a little bit more creepy, but it did have some comedy, and then this one just goes full-blown horror comedy, slapstick, but I do enjoy it. The Blu-ray release, Sam Raimi, Evil Dead 2. Then my first official Army of Darkness release. I love this movie. Actually, I seen this movie first before I actually seen 1 and 2. And when I saw 1 and 2, I was like, oh, it's completely different than Army of Darkness, because Army of Darkness is more like a hero story, a lot of action and comedy as well. This is a different release. She has a different insert, but it's also from Anchor Bay. Then he has a Director's Cut Official Bootleg Edition. Pretty cool. The DVD Screwhead Edition. You know, now that I'm looking at this, I think there's a Boomstick Edition. I don't own it, so I might keep my eye out for that. The Blu-ray Screwhead Edition. Pretty cool. And then the Scream Factory Collector's Edition, 3-disc. Anything you could ask for, it's there. Awesome edition. And then another Sam Raimi film, Drag Me to Hell. It has a lot of callbacks to Evil Dead. You just gotta notice them in there. But pretty good movie. It's okay. Justin Long's in there. This is the Blu-ray. And that's it. The same thing for Sam Raimi. I mean, my Darkmen are on my comic section, my comic book section. Darkman movies. And the Spider-Mans, of course, are there too. But pretty cool director. See you guys on the next one.